this idea that the Cowboys don't cry, and that you should be tough enough to be able to sort this out, and that even going to those emotional, vulnerable places is going to leave you looking weak and incompetent and inept in the eyes of your family and friends. That you need to, as a man, show there needs to be a show of strength and a show of power and a show of competence, and you need to earn people's respect. And you do not do that by being vulnerable, talking about what you're feeling and what you need. And the irony of this is that often the reason that we can't visit these places is because we don't have the courage. It's the man with the true courage is the one who's able to visit his alien, frightening, unacceptable feelings that for most people they just want to avoid. For most men, they just don't want to go there because they don't have the courage to visit those places. And so the irony is that in denying those parts of yourself, in refusing to visit those feelings, you're actually being a coward. And your show of strength and your show of competence is a facade. And the crazy thing is that for most people, there's a sense, we sense people who are putting on a show. We can sense those that there's too much bravado and there's too much confidence. As Shakespeare says, I fear thou dost protest too much. And we're far more connected with the person who's real, who's willing to actually talk about the scary, frightening, unacceptable parts of their life. And one of the things I learned on that addiction recovery program is that the addict's recovery and their sense of autonomy and wholeness only started when they could be honest and truthful in that way with themselves and with the people around them. And their true strength only began to emerge in that weakness. So it's one of the great ironies of life, I guess.